Yeah, hello. Oh, gosh. My nose is real sneezy for the past 2 days. I don't really think I have cold symptoms, but for some reason I sure have been sneezing a lot. It's the season of the sneezing here at the Super Bunny Hop Super Poverty Sad Streams. Ooh, we're playing a wonderful game. I wonder how much time I'm going to be giving it today. I wonder if I will get tired of it or not. If I do, I'm gonna play Hunt Showdown tonight on stream because I haven't had a chance to so far. And apparently, they put out a big update, and it's a really big deal. The subreddit hates it, so I'm sure it's fine. They hate everything. I'm gonna be a little scared about the noises I'm hearing and whether or not they're coming from the game or my weird condo tower. Oh man, look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so hang on, what were we doing? We were obtaining a unicorn medallion. Okay, there's a piece of paper that has the medallion combinations on it. The unicorn is fish, scorpion, vase. What do we have in our inventory? Wasn't something here supposed to remind me of puzzles? Oh, I guess it was the cutting tool. But which room is the one with the cutting tool? Let me take another look at the puzzle goddess here. Thought we got the unicorn medallion. I'm looking at it right here. Obtained unicorn medallion. It doesn't have a check on it. Maybe I'm misreading the heads up display. So we have obtained the unicorn medallion is what it means by having it written out there with it kind of gray. But finding 3 medallions is something that we still have to do by how it is written out here in bright white. Okay, so we have to use chain cutters on a chained door. Weapons locker. Didn't I pick up the key card for that at some point along the way here? Oh man, this is good. Oh man, this is good. I can already, like, just a few seconds in, feel how ridiculously, incredibly good this is. Do I need handgun ammo, or should I save that gunpowder for shoot gun ammo? Wood boards. I think I can take out 2 of those. I got the pocket space. What is the red jewel for? I don't remember. We'll find out. For now, let's focus on chain cutters. Where could we use some chain cutters? We could use some chain cutters in the operations room. We'll come out the other side by the safety deposit room where we can use the weapons key card. But that is so close to the safe room on the dark room, I don't think I want to take it out. I think I remember some chain doors down here. Yeah, this one. That one's going to be rough to get to. I think there's a lot of zombies if I take the hallway from here, but if I go upstairs I might have a safer time. But there's some flaming zombies, and those have like more health points or something? I'm not entirely sure. Shutter that's closed there. A crashed helicopter in the way of here. Lion statue. Jack. Locked door. Thank God they got this marked. There's no way I'd remember this after a week, but since they have it all marked, it seems like it's coming back to me nice and... Okay, I guess between the 2 doors that need the chain door, this one is the safer of the 2. But isn't there a safer way there than down the scary liquor hallway? Yes. Yes. Okay. Let me take a left into the west office. Get to the operations room that way, because I think there's a lot of broken windows with zombies climbing through it. if I don't take the Western office, and I think I already killed maybe 2 out of the 3 zombies who were haunting the Western office. Good thing I was expecting at least 1, but I am not expecting more than this one. Is this the right way? Wait a tick. I just wasted time. That was the wrong way. Alright, this is gonna be real spooky. I think that light is supposed to tease you into thinking it's a flicker taunt. Any items? No. God damn, this looks good! This is like one of the best looking games I've played since the Resident Evil. I mean the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Hey, bye! Oh no. Well, I can't say I wasn't warned. Ammo. Any more items? No. Okay, now this is where the chain cutters come in handy. Beautiful. I only used 3 bullets to get through there. Oh no, I might have to use more. Electronic gadget. What would this be for? Aha! Detonator. A detonator for C4 explosives. How do we know what that... Locker room CAP. 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 I gotta remember that. CAP. 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 I gotta remember that. That is awesome how I can hear exactly what's going on in the next room. Okay, let me get this marked on the map. Heart door. We got a flash grenade and a green herb and not enough inventory space for both. Green herb is going to take priority. Oh, yeah. Yeah, green herb's going to take priority, and then we're coming right back because the safe room is very close by. The safe room? No, I gotta go around the corner. And I'm playing... uh-oh. Is it dead? You can't really tell in this. And it's wonderful, and I love this Resident Evil for that. Okay. Red. Battery. Where do we need the chain cutters? I don't think we'll need the chain cutters for at least a couple minutes. All I want is to get those supplies I missed. This way, yes. Only guaranteed to daze ready throw. Counter attacked, but great. Got a bit of a control glitch where the LB and directionals are overriding each other. Alright, what did I miss on Twitch chat? I remember reading an article somewhere about how the devs experimented with fixed angles in first person, so this is very interesting to see. It does make me wonder how much the environments were designed for it. This is exceptionally claustrophobic for an over-the-shoulder shooter game. Heart door. Club door. Interesting. There's different keys for which angle you come into the room from. Should we... CAP. That's pretty easy to remember. The locker room safe has a solution. I think I know what they're talking about. Let's get the shotgun first. Did I just see it move? I feel like I just saw it move. Like it kind of unnaturally glided across the ground in a way it wasn't supposed to because of a glitch, but might still mean it's a moving entity. Shower. Dial lock, I think, is what we're going to be putting the cap code in. Has the lion statue been worked on yet? Because the library goes into the lounge where there totally was a statue you get a medallion out of, and it's not marked on the map, but the lion statue is. I think I might have missed the lion statue. Anyways, let's stick to plan A and get the key card. The key card for the shotgun before we take more risks. I feel like I'm seeing it move. Oh, it's not a shotgun, it's a grenade launcher? Claire has, like, bigger, stronger weapons than Leon. I don't think that's how they made it work in Resident Evil 1. Yeah, are you seeing that? Okay, I think actually it is dead, and what I'm seeing might help confirm that it's really permanently, truly dead, because I think what's happening is that it's supposed to be a ragdoll, and when you move off-scene and on-scene, we might be getting a peek at a frame of physics calculations happening that we are not supposed to be seeing. So it's placing the ragdoll back on top of the floor every time we turn around the corner. And for a couple frames, I see it gently glide onto the floor. All right, while we have a moment, let's see. Jack is working out at the library. SBH, the Game Awards video and after. Top 10 games of 2025 video. No. I don't think I've seen a game where you actually rotate the fixed camera to look down a hallway instead of moving it. Metal Gear Solid 3. Moving the camera on its own axes instead of around a focal point. Me, smiley face. Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 3 did this. And Metal Gear Solid 3, when you're playing from the classic camera angles and you wiggle the right stick, it does what this game does when you what this mod does when you click the right stick and hold it down and then start wiggling it around. It's a shame. Society has fixed this problem. Whatever problems society had with fixed camera angles have been fixed. We have known the solutions for decades. We have rejected that future to instead live in the current hell that we live in instead. Mass markets picked this. People won't like me trying to blame people and making it sound like personal responsibility, but the stupid, ignorant children who determine what video games become super popular and what don't have determined that this is not the way we should be playing games. I was there while it was happening. I was there and maybe even agreeing with it and being brainwashed by the mass hysteria of the times that caused people to celebrate the death of Metal Gear Solid 3's camera system with the surrender of creativity. This is the wrong floor. with Metal Gear Solid 4 surrendering creativity to the manual camera system that has now become standardized for almost 20 years since. E A E. Yay! Oh, that's not very useful. Did I get everything? Yes, I did, except for the valve. Okay. Now what? We want to cut a chain door, don't we? I've just collected optionals. The jack's important. The lion statue's important. Where is another chain door? Oh no. Oh no. I know where another chain door is, and I hate it. It's one of my least favorite hallways to creep through. God damn, this game's good. This game's so fucking good! Where do I need to go? Not this way. I don't need that safe room right now. Wait, let's go for the jack in the library. It might be safer to take the upstairs route instead of the downstairs route. That place is full of zombies. And the elevation does help you navigate them. This doesn't even feel that slow. I'm zipping up these stairs. I'm zipping around these corners. Oh, that's spooky, that door. That door covering the camera is very spooky. Also, was there an item on... Yes. A storage room. Still something I'm missing here. Why do I feel like lickers are going to attack me in this room? I have memories of lickers attacking me in this room. I think my respiratory system is not okay right now. I'm feeling like phlegm gunk up in the back of my throat as I talk. So that's going to need a detonator. What happens if I shoot it? Let's not... I heard something. I'm hearing something. I hope that zombie that was hanging down from the ceiling really actually is dead. I also love just being able to say that. I think I talked about this back in 2019. Like, it feels like a very, very good video game version of zombie horror if part of the game you're playing involves managing a certain level of unpredictability to whether or not the bad guys are dead. That's the whole point of zombies. How do you kill them if they're already dead? How do you know that they're really dead or not? Gross. The audio design in this is fucking fantastic. Is 6 pounds of shrimp in this one? I still haven't gotten into a fight with him about this. This is one of my favorite Resident Evil games and one of his least favorite ones. That means we gotta have a fight. We gotta have a gamer war, a console war. So, from what we saw over here, we're better off taking the ladder, but I think we can get a view. Yeah, we're definitely better off taking the ladder. Look at that vertigo that kicks in. You're looking down the ladder. It's incredible. Nope, oh, nope. The stick started making her go up for a few frames. This is such a good one. Okay, what? Do we need a crowbar or something? Some kind of lever to stick in there, it looks like? I guess the knife and the boards won't work. Nope. Can I push? Yeah, I panned the camera over to a zombie, and when the camera looked at it, I just started hearing this goopy, thick, dripping noise. And like it activated something. Wrong way. You know what? It doesn't matter. We can't really do anything there without the jack. I can see around this next one. Now I can. Yeah, this guy, he's dripping all over the stairs. What is he dripping? His body is full of what sounds like a truly unnatural and disturbing amount of fluid. Maybe, since the map is coloring this room orange, maybe there is an item hidden underneath these things that I need to push out of the way and get. I think if I steer clear of the run button, I won't wake that zombie up. I wish they'd do a mod for Resident Evil 3. I'm not very interested. I saw an arrow down here. Aha! Classic video game. Now we're blue. Mashing A in the darkness where I couldn't see until an item popped up on the screen to grab. I really wish this modder would do a mod like this for Resident Evil 3. I would buy it in a heartbeat. I would play it and enjoy it and love it. But when it comes to the Resident Evil 3 remake, I'm a little more skeptical because that one did not review as positively as this one. And at my current age, with all my current responsibilities and how much time is being taken up by everything, I don't know if I want to risk the amount of time investment on playing a game that really won't truly activate the dopamine. Really won't make my hormones activate all my dopamine. So, but if this mod existed for Resident Evil 3, that question would already be answered without me having to buy it. So this is the lion statue. Lion, branch, eagle. Lion, branch, eagle. Lion. Branch. Oh, that's an arrow. Eagle. Oh no, my computer, the fan. I need to monitor temperatures a bit and make sure it's okay. If it's too hot, I'm going to turn off the heating in my room. I won't need heat. The computer will get me covered anyway. I think core temp is the one I want, not speed fan. Ugh, yeah, CPU's at 69. That's not nice. I think I will turn the heating off. It might be sending things a bit over the edge because I still haven't done the necessary computer surgery to reapply the thermal paste. And also close the case up all the way. Yeah, we're still rocking an open case. I need to order a new fan hub from Amazon and hope that the package actually does not get stolen. Hello, I'm back. Alright, let's catch up on chat while we'll have some pause menus up. I like how the zombies are nice and wait for you to use an item before continuing to pursue. Classic game logic. Safe room under the stairs, my beloved. Spent more than a couple minutes figuring out routes here. I read this as directions on where to go at first. Redfield's got the big guns. It's a happy accident that scares you, a spooky accident. I guess it's a little different than MGS3 is going to say. I remember being there when people were railing on quote-unquote tank controls. I was molding when RE4 had tank controls and was acclaimed. What was he dripping in his head? The VGAs and kind of whelmed with the last game. Okay, I don't want to talk about the VGAs. Well, this slow pace to kind of repress the third remake. Okay, Token, the way to fight the VGAs is to ignore this. Like, I don't know about the VGAs. I don't want to know. I don't care. And honestly, I want to make an initiative out of blocking this shit out to make it go away someday. It might take years, but that's how you do it. I wonder if we'll get to show Frank here.
I gotta hurry.
The puzzles in his police station. Maybe the last thing. Imagine the last thing you see before you die, or zombify. Your last waking conscious memory is is the hot Resident Evil babe sticking the Resident Evil medallion into the Resident Evil puzzle to make a statue in the police station open up into a hidden secret chamber. Okay. I know where to go when I hate it, and that's a wonderful feeling to have in a horror game. Okay, Token, let me put it this way. I'm sorry if I offended you by wanting to repress something that you want to talk about, but we can all see before our very eyes here that one of the best ways to enjoy games is to modify with and experiment with stuff from a few years ago. Everyone has a backlog that is so ridiculously huge that there's nothing thrilling really anymore about if you're an adult with responsibilities and that's what I want. There's nothing there for it. It's not fulfilling. It's not real culture. It's not real art. Oh. Flash grenade might come in handy for how many zombies. So, I'm hoping that I won't use all 10 bullets, so that I'll clear up an inventory space for whatever I might get. This is too risky. Let me just put the handgun ammo in a slot and just load out on my way there. Cool. Flame rounds. 8? They're giving me some good grenade launcher ammo right now. Herb. Cutting tool. I have a fresh knife. I'd rather use the flash grenade so we can free up a slot. I don't like going in with 2 slots, but I also... I also don't want to bring only... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll bring 11 bullets and a flash grenade and a knife to fight what I think might at least be 3 zombies clogging up the hallways. Locked door, chain door. I think I'd rather take the downstairs route than the upstairs route, because 3 regular zombies might be a rough match. Oh, it's locked. Never mind, I guess that answers that question for me. I am... a lot of text messages. Not immediately necessary for me to be responding to it. We're going on Do Not Disturb. Oh, do I need these? There we go, now we got our items spot. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Slamming on the windows. Was she auto-aiming at something up there? Words. Aha! I know where this goes. Okay. High grade gunpowder. Ugh, I don't know. I don't have room. Okay, there's a flash grenade and a gunpowder. Oh wait, the flash grenade. Can I pile them up? Do they stack? Proper gamer terminology. Jesus Christ! This place is spooky. Electrical part. Okay, that's part of the detonator, I guess. Main hall shutter. Main hall shutter. Maybe we should use that for the detonator instead. I don't recall the main hall shutter being that big of a deal. Powder flash grenade. I think the flash grenade is the more useful of the two.
Not good. Oh no.
I did decide to take a risk. Partially more out of a desire to handgun ammo. More out of a desire to clear my inventory than actually kill the beast. I get my knife back before it comes back to life. Powder and high-grade gunpowder. I only got spots. Space for one. High-grade gunpowder is gonna win that comp. 2 extra bullets. Am I gonna be using the fuse right? Yeah, I might want to save the fuse. Hall. I don't know if I want to it right away. If that's the only zombie left in this corridor. Soon. Ah! What a waste.
What is up with you?
Okay, the main hall shutter, I think, had a switch. Yeah, I might as well use it on the door there. I don't think. Wait, no. Yeah, it's not a battery. It's a fuse. It doesn't go in the detonator. I'll take this door and hug the right. Phew! That was spooky. That was really spooky. Let me remind me what I get if I combine regular gunpowder with high grade gun. Gunpowder plus high grade is acid rounds for the grenade launcher. He reloads that thing fast. Okay, now we have a crank. Or a round handle. This is for the locker room. Here, valve. Go to the valve. Let me remember to take the ladder in the library and the stairs before starting the stairs. Oh, I think I remember. If you shoot the C4, you die. There's not enough room to shoot it from a safe distance. It makes a very, very large, by video game standards, explosion that you cannot escape from. Don't like the wires into the water. Uh-oh. That might be a zombie. Gotta worry about items. Hey, in the ray traced version of this game, do they make the mirrors reflective? I saw some mirrors that are non-reflective video games. Anything to click on here? Oh, hey. Hello, Raid. Joshi Vorby. Hello, wonderful fans of Joshi Vorby. I hope you enjoy watching me get spooked by that is so fucking good, by really, really good. Every now and then the mod's gonna clip us out to the wider beyond. I do not trust. Yeah. Okay. Might also spook me with something jumping out at me from the lockers. Cleared it of items. Not gonna give it a stab. I don't know if I'll be back through. I don't trust either of those corpses. Item. Why do I remember liquors? Here. Did I get everything to the left? Liquor! I see it. Okay, these things are blind, right? They can't hear, right? So maybe I should just walk with the D-pad. Yeah!
The hell is that?
Should I go now? Should I actually try to jog past it while it's distracted, munching on that guy? Oh, that's gonna be very helpful. Battery for the detonator. Oh, this is the STARS office. Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna take a moment to read the Twitch chat and catch up what I might have missed. I'm drinking beer. I'm drinking PBR. I don't think I ever noticed the rays of light coming through the gunshots. Yeah, you turn the lights on inside the room, otherwise you don't see them. It's for flavor. The camera angle hiding the non-reflective mirrors is a nice touch. Ropeway battery, at least it's not steel reserve. Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat resistant 3-number combination safe move from Stars office to West office. Left 9, right 15, left 7. Thank you. That is nice to know. Oh, man. Oh yeah, don't we have to get a login and a password or something? Your dongle key. We need to put our dongle in the USB port. Thanks, Center! You ever sit around and just think about the world? Look at that, the camera's giving us a little preview. So this is where the submachine gun's gonna be. Oh yeah, don't they have their desks reflecting their personalities? So which STARS member would be really into... I don't know, what box? Are these boxes for real guns or model guns? That looks like a very small box for a picture of an assault rifle on it, but that Desert Eagle could fit in that box. The building scale models. Which STARS member is the jacket? I think don't we see this in one of the ending screens of one of the games? Flash. Which STARS member has a puppy? Which STARS member is into music CDs and audio equipment? Oh, there's medals on the wall. You can't see those from this camera angle. That's fine. I'm not going to press T in the darkness on my keyboard to toggle between the two. Oh, this looks very useful. Is this supposed to be Rebecca? Rebecca's covered in, like, medical equipment stuff. High-grade gunpowder. Like, super secret command center looking panel here. I really don't like all this rustling I'm hearing coming from the walls. Okay, the most useful thing lying around here for now I think will be the first aid spray. That'll come back home with us. Everything else is gonna have to wait for a return trip. It's not gonna be an easy return trip to make either. Oh man. Yeah, there's a liquor roaming around here somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. Linen room. Was that some kind of scribble on the wall? No, those were handcuffs. My flashlight... Oh no, the light on the floor actually was reflecting off the handcuffs in a way that made it look like white graffiti scribbled on the wall, but we know where the liquor is gonna be. So you walk. You do not run, you... Moving. What? Does it matter if I have my gun pointed at it? I'm not gonna see the flashlight. Yes, it did see the flashlight. Whoever said they were blind might not have been totally right. I saw it react to the flashlight. So I shouldn't be aiming at it. Okay, let's try to keep the flashlight off it as I walk past. Yeah. Diamond door. Okay, that's all we need to know. Let's get out of here and not come back for a while. Ah, no, unlock. Come on. Oh, this is where I am. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is good. This is so fucking good. All right. Battery is the important thing I got from that route. A battery for the C4 detonator that you use upstairs of the library here. The dripping zombie moved somewhere. Maybe he's on the floor, or is that what we're auto-aiming at? Yeah, her aim's snapping to something on the floor.
Jesus.
I remember the dripping zombie being a fat white guy, not that guy. Oops, wrong way. Woo! Oh my god. This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. Franklin's not zombified yet. That's good. Let's do the detonator and make a save before we do it because that thing might accidentally blow ourselves up. And I hope that's not a new zombie I heard. Oh man, I hope those aren't new footprints I see on the ground. Red herb. Didn't I pick up a green herb in the box? Yeah, green herb. Combine. Keep that. Detonator. Okay. Power. Ribbon. Let's take only one. They are being wonderfully sparse with these ink ribbons. December 5th. I want to overwrite save number 6 here. 2019. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Such a good game. Okay. Let's see if I missed anything on Twitch chat. Hello, Sarbus3. I first saw your channel a couple months ago, also from a Joshi Vibe. I'm glad to see you don't look as tired as you... I'm glad to see you don't look as tired as you did then. Is your case against the HOA going well? It's going. I don't know if it's going well, but it sure is going. Camera angle hiding the non-reflective mirrors. Login admin password admin. Maybe it feels heat. Aren't liquors female? It's as scary as the rainy room before the end of Silent Hill. I really appreciate how you get to see new environmental details with the camera angles. I never realized there were blood footprints before. Hello, George in chat. This is my first time watching the stream, but hello, Soap Rice. Okay, we saved. So I should be able to breathe a little easier, but those boots are really big. Those are bigger than Claire's. I feel like they're new. I feel like I would have noticed them before and talked about them before. Is Mr. X supposed to be roaming around here somewhere? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, he's still wiggling. So the detonator is it gonna be working on a timer? Or is it gonna be a remote control thing? Can I jump across? Yes, you gotta move the bookshelves across. I vividly remember liquors in this room. Now that liquors have been revealed, I wonder if they'll be chasing after me. 10 seconds. Can we please set it to 30? Oh boy. Alright, we're going back the way we came. Please put a... Oh, no, wrong. Go, 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 go through the door, go through the door. Ah! Okay, so this is the last medallion. Maiden statue, but there's gotta be more. Girl, bow and arrow, snake. Hey, hey, what? That sounded fast. Might have been the liquor. Okay, I forgot the combination. Girl, arrow, snake. Girl. Oh wait, wrong one. Wait, unicorn? And unicorn, obtain lion. Oh, the middle one. The bow and arrow, not the regular. The bow, not the arrow. Okay, there we go. Got it. Cool. I am expecting a liquor to chase us out of here. Dial lock. Right, we also have the western office. I don't think the liquor is a good enemy to be using regular, ordinary bullets. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, we're not fighting it. We're getting out of here. I don't need that knife back. That knife was on its way out anyway. Ah. It doesn't chase you through rooms, does it? Does it? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to get spooked. Okay, Western office is next. Western office is next. Wait a second, is Western office next? Or should I deposit the medallion first? I feel like he's gonna zombify when I solve the biggest, most important puzzles, so Western office should be first because that's a less important puzzle. No, there should be one... There he is. I can navigate around him easily enough. Okay. Internal memo. Left 9, right 15, left 7. Nice. Oh, wonderful. And we're done in the West office. So that was an item in one of the lockers that I chose not to unlock. Or I think you need both spare keys to unlock it. Not a zombie. I feel like I am spoiled for inventory space now. Find a way. Uh-oh. I feel like I should have saved before doing this.
Looks like it leads underground.
Yes, that's right, it does.
Good. We can get out of this hellhole.
No, it's
Hey, Marvin!
Marvin, not
Bring it all the
Franklin.
way
We
out.
need to, save before going
Marvin,
in.
come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go. Are you okay?
No, just go. Save yourself.
Come on. It's bad. We gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire.
Save your game. Use an ink ribbon, Claire.
This is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please, go. Do this for me.
To rant about my favorite MGS videos. Hello. Can't wait for my monochrome playthrough. It's a good one. And it's also really funny that, like, the two games I'm having the most fun with this year have some pretty similar camera controls. Because, hey, Big BL, guess what you can do in this game when I have a moment of control again? Oh my god, they're reassembling it behind me! No, I wasn't done. I want to save. Okay, so in the classic Metal Gear Solid 3 camera angles, you can... Oh, this is so good. Can I go back? I cannot go back! You can wiggle the right stick to pan the camera and get some extra visibility on your peripheral. Here in this mod, they have a feature where if you click the right stick in, you can do kind of sort of the same thing. Look at that. So if there's some confusion or fear over you being unable to see something your character shouldn't, you can kind of sort of pan things around and usually still get a peek at what the camera angle doesn't immediately show you, what your character teleologically should be able to see, but getting that peek requires a certain degree of spatial awareness. You kind of can't move and do this at the same time. So there's still this feeling of suspense and tension that comes from having to control the character from that original angle. We got a lot of inventory space for this stuff, so things are looking good. We got an ink ribbon. But where is there going to be a typewriter? There's going to be a typewriter in this room, isn't there? Is that a unicorn and a lion? Oh, does the valve get us back out of here? Before I save on that ink ribbon, secret room T-bar. Maybe it's not a valve. I might want to do a bathroom break. Right, where's the valve? The valve's gone. We used up the valve for all that it is worth. God, we only have 2 ink ribbons to our name. Okay, we'll use one of the ink ribbons here, and then go to the bathroom, and then move on. I feel like I missed something, though, on my way before coming down here past some kind of point of no return, because I do know that you do make a return trip to the police station. I have vivid memories of Mr. X chasing us through here, and there's maybe about 1/3 of the place that is yet unexplored. But it's going to be a lot harder next time. There's going to be some bullshit to deal with. Did I get everything? There might be an herb or something lying... Oh yeah, the STARS office, that's the thing. I shouldn't worry about it too hard. It looks like I'm pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, and I'm gonna read the Twitch chat while I'm in there. Hello, I'm back. So someone asked, would Capcom ever make another game with fixed cameras? Looking at this, it could produce some great results. I hope that what Delta is going to do for a little while, I hope it will set some kind of standard or some kind of trend where you can get both options. What I think is so nice about this mod is that if at any point you're not liking what you're seeing, you can just toggle it on and off with a hotkey. And in the previous versions of Metal Gear Solid 3, for big consoles at least, you couldn't do this in the 3DS version, you could press a button that would instantly change from the classic cameras to a more modern camera, and it was wonderful. You had the best of both worlds. You had options. That is a game that has been built from the ground up to be played from the classic angles, but this is a game that was built to be played from the modern angles, so every now and then there's some manual aiming or some facial interpretations you're supposed to be doing from a over-the-shoulder view. There's also some animation glitches. Like you can make your character glide around really unnaturally. Sometimes you'll see your character's shadows disappear. You can tell it was not meant to be seen from this angle. Some tweaking, some extra work would still be required to make it totally make sense from both points of view. But in Delta, it does. In Delta, you can switch between the two. You kind of have to go back to your previous checkpoint. Not a real-time button switch like in the older versions. But that is for a few complicated reasons that I don't think the gamers really have to talk about, or really know how to talk about, or want to talk about. But the option is there, and it is wonderful. I am very, very grateful that the classic camera system is in place in Delta and exists in harmony with a more modern one, as it did in some earlier versions of Metal Gear Solid 2. And this mod has a similar... Oh man, I don't like that. Similar sort of experience going on. I really don't like how you have to walk out into the darkness here. Oh, this sucks. Fuck me, this is bad. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, I guess that means there's a wall behind me. Nothing to worry about behind that wall. Oh my god. Look at this Metal Gear Solid 1 communication tower ass hallway. I feel like the same exact camera angle here shows up at some point in Metal Gear Solid 1 when you're going up the towers with the Nikita missile turrets. The Stinger missile turrets. Hydrant. Underground stairs. Ugh. I watched a video earlier today of some kind of... That's a human.
Hello?
That was not a zombie. Oh, this is like Newt from Aliens. Yeah, the Metal Gear 2 remake. The Resident Evil 2 remake, I do recall being surprisingly Aliens coded. And that's the girl in the orphanage, isn't it? God damn, this looks good. So yeah, at the end of the game, isn't there a scene where, like, Claire has a little girl in one arm and a grenade launcher in the other while she faces off against the final boss alien, and it's very Aliens-like? Okay, stars... Is that... What is that? They look like pedals on the floor of an automobile. Special weapons case. Is that the only item you get around here? Let me rub up against these barrels and see if anything pops up that we can interact with. No? I don't think so. I don't know if I want to go through there. Let's see what is at the end of the Newt hallway. That I heard Newt crawling down and it freaked me out for a second until I heard normal human breathing. God damn, those lickers. Those lickers got me. And it wasn't like a jump scare. It was like a enemy running at you real fast scare. There was some kind of manageable spook management I could have been doing, but I was unprepared for. Look at how good this looks. Look at how good that looks. I'm moving like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake. Any items? Maybe. For orange. Oh boy. I think I remember this area being full of hiding spots for bad guys. Resident Evil 2 had some very generic video game sewer and industrial environments after the police station. I think there's a train station. I recall the remake doing a lot to give them personality. I feel like that... Whoa! Okay, that's the girl. What I just saw was also very 80s movie coded, too. It kind of gave me flashbacks of, the end of Commando.
It's okay. Won't hurt you, I promise.
But yeah, somehow they're able to call on 80s horror movies. Is she blind?
Here,
What's with that blank stare straight into the flashlight?
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
Somehow they were able to give a foggy machine room full of machinery smoking up
He's right behind you.
a lot of personality.
What?
What's this? Oh, that's the police chief, right? I wonder how this is gonna work. Oh yeah, okay, I'm having memories. Yeah, this is a boss fight.
You gotta be kidding me.
I gotta shoot it in the glowing giant eyeball weak point.
Words ain't gonna cut it with this.
This ain't gonna cut it. Woo! I heard a bit of speech in there. Okay, now I wish I brought bigger guns with me. I remember this boss being tough. I don't think I should feel bad if I die on the first couple attempts. I didn't even bring a lot of ammo with me. I was not expecting this. Uh-oh. No! Oh! She was running in the wrong direction for a while. I had to get a little creative with my controls to figure that one out. What's happening? Can't see. Okay, so one hit and I'm at danger. I can't take more than 2 hits. That sucks.
Things gotta go down.
Should I cheat? Should I manual aim for a bit? I'm cornered, I gotta juke it. Actually... No, I can't tell where there's an opening. I can't see. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so I'm gonna bring bigger guns. I gotta figure out how to aim at it properly. Good thing I saved. RE9 has third and first person views from the outset, so maybe we're getting there. Turning the camera around was a lot cooler than I expected. It's not enough control for it to defuse any scariness, and just enough control for you to turn it around from looking at your character to a spooky thing around the corner. Gotta throw the chafe because there's gun cameras up there. Flashbangs! I bet flashbangs do something to it. Let's see if I have any flashbangs. Definitely bring more ammo. Oh, handgun ammo. Fine. Herb. Round. And first aid spray. Flame rounds. Grenade launcher. Oh, look at all these flame rounds. Only holds one at a time. What else do we got? We got any flashbangs? Not really. Knife. Come in handy. Extra green herb might come in handy. Looks like I should use... Oh wait, wasn't there a way to make acid rounds? I bet it would do a lot of damage if I got it to open its eyes with the flame rounds and then shot acid into it. That sounds very painful. So where's the gunpowder? Here it is. Gunpowder plus high-grade gunpowder equals acid rounds somehow. How does that work? I don't know. I'm not designing the game, I'm just playing it. Yeah. Okay. This might be too much, but considering how much harder this boss fight is going to be from these camera angles, I don't think too much is going to be a bad decision at all to be making right now. God damn, that looks so good! Oh, I also did not see what's at the bottom here, did I? I think it's going to be locked. It's locked. Okay, so there is something weird going on with her running that I haven't quite figured out. Sometimes she's running when I'm not telling her to, and I just kind of got used to it. But I feel like in order to fight the boss properly, I'm gonna actually need to know what's going on. That looks like the end of Alien! When Sigourney Weaver is running down the hallway on their way to the escape pod. It looks just like this. If I was making a video essay about it, I'd put them side by side. Are you guys seeing that? Seeing how much this looks like I'm actually playing Aliens instead of an Aliens-inspired game? Like you're actually moving the control stick to move the character around on the set from the angle the director is lining up. Sherry character role was inspired by Aliens. Then again, OG RE2 was written by a Japanese television writer. Her eyeliner is looking at the spoiler. Her eyeline is looking at the spoiler. He must attack his weak point for massive damage. The game is based on real American history.
Promise. Do you need help?
Is the game balanced for over-the-shoulder aiming? And if so, does the mod account for that? The mod tries. You auto-aim onto characters' limbs. Like when you press the auto-aim button, it snaps to the torso first, but you can flick the stick to switch it to head or legs. You cannot aim at the arms. That, I guess, would just be too much, and they don't want it to make it so that every single little wiggle of the stick might throw your aim off. The boss is a new one. I cannot speak confidently on that yet, though.
Words ain't gonna cut it with this one.
How do we make sure we load it with acid?
This thing's gotta go down.
RB. What was that? I saw a hallway for a brief snippet. Okay, actually, I want to RB and load the flame rounds in. Now I want acid. Oops! That did not make it stop. My health at. Fine, good. Hey! Ah! So one very annoying thing is when you press the B button to cancel out a menu, it can make you quick turn unexpectedly. We gotta use a heal. Oh, wonderful. Just what the doctor ordered. Caution. Okay, we'll use the herb before taking a hit, because if this thing squeezes my head, we might die as soon as getting hit. I see a green... I see a red herb there. I think I ran past... I am not wanting to quick turn when the control scheme thinks I am wanting to quick turn. One might take a few more attempts. Where did I see the green herb last run? Unless they changed its placement for adaptive difficulty. There it is!
Shit. Where is it?
Load up our weapons while we're waiting. Whoa! Not expecting that. Ah! Now we're at danger again. I don't know if I'm gonna get it during this attempt. Oh, that's how... Okay, there's some little bits and baubles in the way, but I might have a decent enough... Let's not get cornered. Let's stay in the middle. Auto-aiming onto the eyeball is how it's working. Come on, come on, come on, come on, shoot. Ah! Is that it? Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Well, I figured out how to beat it, or at least do more damage to it. I also learned that there's a hand grenade lying around waiting for me to use it. Alright, third try. Let's go. We got this. I know easy it has snap aim, but why would you play on that? Or do you do them on... I'm playing on hardcore, baby. This reminds me of Axis Chemicals in Batman 89. This team, this became even more alien-ish. It's been 5 years since a VPN gave me money to burn and maybe spend. How did the rest of it go? It's been a while. How long has it been? It's been a whole console generation. It's been 5 years, 12 days and 2 hours. Did I run out of ammo? I wanted to make acid rounds, right? I don't know if I'm using them properly though. I didn't see it react a whole lot to the fire. It seems like if I want to stun it and slow it down, I might just shoot the weak point with handgun. Then, when it's staggering, use the grenade launcher. I wonder if it really does matter what kind of grenade, though. Flame rounds are green, acid rounds are orange. How that works, right? Yes, that is how that works. Okay, heals. First aid. Bring as much flame rounds as we can. First aid, flame round. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I even have another mixed herb. Should I trade the flame? Yes, I should. I've been running out of health more than I've been running out of ammo in this fight. I wonder what the red jewel's eventually gonna be for. God damn, this game's good. I don't feel like I'm stuck at a boss. I feel like I'm experimenting with the boss, but the fact that it takes really gruesome deaths to get there makes it extra scary. It doesn't take a long time to get back to the boss. I'm not losing a lot by dying. But the illusion of difficulty being maintained. Wait, in case I actually do beat it this round, let me... No! Yeah! Let me make sure I have the weapons case marked off on my map. This looks so much like an actual James Cameron movie film. These shots of her running through the metal grate hallways with creepy shadows and fog. Oh boy, I really hope at some point there's a light underneath the grill of the floor and that it casts a rectangular grid pattern of shadows on us. I like that that's even a thought that she had. Is it staggered? Okay, there's no time. There might be a bit of time. How good this looks! Wait, no, let me keep that camera angle going. Oops. I got cornered. You could see a bit of imperfections in the animation system there. Revelation that this is a mod and not for real. Does that hurt me? No, it doesn't. It stunned me though. Okay, now I'm kind of hurt. Look at me managing my off-screen space. And... Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal, heal, heal! Jeez, she is taking a beating this fight. I think all the healing items I brought with me might have given me a false sense of security. Am I gonna go through all my healing items for this particular fight? Ah, that's fine. The bosses are really the only part of the game where you wanna save them for.
Shit! Where is it?
Okay, so now it's gonna jump on me from above, so let's just keep moving. There's, some good items to collect around here during the downtime. Oh, and, let's load our grenade launcher. Hey! I was planning for that. Am I fine? Did I take any damage? Ow! Yeah, I did not take damage. That's good. I didn't have time to load my grenade launcher, though. I caught it in a bit of a slowdown. Should have been good damage. Oh, I might get cornered here. Good, I juked him out. Haha. Are they giving me a redundant amount of green herb here? Come on. Come on. Come on. I am not moving from this spot. Although I think you might want to stick to the right instead of the left. For some reason I have a feeling like I'll be able to juke it out. No, if it comes to the left, I have more room to the... on my left if it comes from my right. Come on. Okay, maybe I am starting to get tempted to move a bit. Maybe I can hit it with splash damage? I think I see that laser auto-aiming on the... Can't tell. I can't tell if it's snapping. Whoa! Okay, not entirely sure how that worked, but at least we got it spawned into the fight now. Ah! There we go. I hope I didn't just activate phase 2. Also, that might not have been the police chief. He's wearing a lab coat. Might have been a scientist.
Oh, crap.
That was awesome! That kicked so much ass! I beat it on the 3rd try. It was tough, but fair. 3 tries is not that... 3 tries is the sweet spot. There were some really, really cool angles where it almost seemed like it was screwing with me. Like it was juking me, waiting for me to go around a blind corner. Managing the blind corners in that fight was a real skill being tested. Managing the off-screen space, shooting into the off-screen space, listening for a squish to know whether or not you're shooting at him. And there were like some scenes of it dashing in and out of the smoke that were just incredible.
I just need you to lower that ladder for me.
Will you help me find my mom?
Your mom is down here?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
I hope so.
That's not fine.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what was happening on Twitch chat during that fight. That was awesome. I loved that. Oh. Don't know how I'd feel if I got stuck longer, but I got stuck for just the right amount of time to feel like I really overcome a noble struggle with that. Is this where we came from? I don't think so. Might be some items. Sorry, kid, give me a minute. I gotta check the... Sorry, kid, the room is orange on my map. That means I need to get some items before I can keep following you. Gunpowder. Hey, I thought I ate that herb. Okay, kid, the map's blue. You can come out now. Where do we leave off? Oh yeah, managing the reload during that fight is also was also a fun part of it.
It won't move. You got it.
I didn't do that. Was it, like, it require a few pounds of pressure or something?
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella.
That's not a good sign.
Making an important new medicine.
That's really not a good
Big
sign.
pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
All of this...
Hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
No, I highly doubt you will. Everything you just said mean that she is, like, prime candidate for one of the first zombies. That's good foreshadowing. The writers are trying their hardest
So,
to
where's your dad?
make RE2 a more interesting story, too.
My mom, but
Oh, save room, thank God.
gone.
Wow. Both of my
Seems
parents are gone. It's just
good.
me and my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common. And that's a good thing, right?
Okay. Gunpowder. Let's save the hand grenade for the next boss. Save that for the next boss. Save all of this for later. 1 ink ribbon. Thank you. Oh, God. They are not dishing those out generously. Got all the items. So I don't remember there being a tough boss again for a while. That was awesome. I'm wondering if I should go to the bathroom or... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and read chat and see what everyone else thought about that boss fight, if that was as fun to watch as it was to feel. It was... There was some, like, ambiguity and some unpredictability about where the camera would be looking at, what the controls would be doing, and what movement direction would lead to what stick direction would lead to what kind of movement direction. but it felt like a meaningful struggle. I think what you could have seen is that every new attempt really did demonstrate a mastery of the movement throughout the arena, and at the end, when I did get a grasp of it, it felt almost more strategic than it did reactionary. Or what word would you use? Improvisational, right? Where I was predicting its movement, but it almost felt like the boss was predicting my movement too. It was great. That was a great fight. The camera adds a lot of personality to it too when it comes to making a horror game that's aping off of James Cameron Aliens. And what was the first one a John Carpenter movie? They did change directors. But yeah, it looked like one of the first two Alien movies, or just like a good wholesome amalgamation of the first two Alien movies, smushed into one beautiful monster chase scene. It was beautiful. I'm sure it was great to look at. It looked great to me. It felt great to me. It felt like a wonderful demonstration of what it would be like to be in one of those movies getting chased by the alien. Hang on a tick. What did I just see? Is the Game Grump Barry rating us with 200 plus viewers? Yeah, I just see a bunch of messages to say, yep, it's film. Yes, this is Alien-y with the machinery and stuff. Pure cinema. What's our view count at? 118! Hell yeah! Hey, of all the 118 people viewing, if a couple of you guys threw $5 at the fundraiser underneath, it will be going to a very good cause to alleviate an extremely alarming issue going on in my community with regards to HOA corruption. We're funding a very, very expensive lawsuit. And I hate to be immediately jumping to a call of action for fundraiser with high view counts here, but when all this works out, I'll be going back to normal mode. This is important. But anyways, yes, I am here showing off how cool playing Resident Evil 2 in a way that makes it look like one of the first two Aliens movies is in order to raise money for housing justice in downtown Atlanta. Yep, it's film. This is Alien-y with the machinery and stuff. Pure cinema. Even the camera is tilted in some angles. That's just delicious. I almost want to watch replays of that fight. There were some moments where I was not really speaking it out loud, but you can hear it coming from your left or right ear to kind of predict. And so if you click the right stick, you can pan the camera around and try and see where it's coming from. But then once you have an angle on where it's coming from, you got to think through a more complicated process of lining your character up to shoot at it afterwards. Oops, sorry, Sherry, I didn't mean to spook you. So you can move the camera while moving at the same time, but it's like it requires too much brain cells or something to do it real fast. So there's this tension between keeping your character moving versus staying still and aiming and shooting that boss fight played into with how the boss could chase you around in circles of central pillars and you could keep it moving forever. Once you slow down and have to aim at it, things get really interesting and you are taking a huge risk. God damn, that was good. I think it's best that you got auto-aim, because in these angles, the real challenge is getting an opening to deal angles. Yeah, agreed. And that is how the classic games worked, too. In the classic games, it was much more strategic than it was an action game in a lot of respects. With what modern ray tracing engines can do, it's almost criminal that games restrict themselves to a single camera angle. I agree. I saw someone use Cheat Engine to get some cinematic camera angles going in Silent Hill F, and it almost makes me want to wait for a mod to play that game. I heard it's great. The combat sucks. Everyone's loving it. And I was looking forward to getting around to playing it, but at my own time, I got a shitload going on, and I didn't want to clear my mind to enjoy it properly. But also, what if the first playthrough of that game was with the cinematic camera angles? What if I ended up interpreting and seeing and playing a fundamentally different game than everyone else got? And what if it's better? Because I'm having a blast. I was not planning on replaying the RE2 remake this year until I saw this mod going on, and now I'm like, this is one of the most fun games I have played in years because of this mod. I mean, it was already pretty good to begin with, but it was just a pretty good modern action horror game. Now this is like a sublime classic survival horror game almost. And with like more control than you would get out of the classic games too. Look at me holding my aim at that light on my way down here. You can move the camera all around. You can move her gun all around when she has a flashlight. You can move her all around when she doesn't. You move her face all around. Yeah, you have a lot of control here for a camera system that has typically been bemoaned and complained about for the lack of control, the control it supposedly takes away from players. Woo! The fire pisses him off more than anything, it seems. Good thing I saw that message after the fight. Get set, go. Gotta raid and run! This is particularly evident when you consider how resource-intensive they are from first-person perspective. They could probably be greatly optimized with limited angles. I think George likes the camera angles. This mod seems mad. Was very scared for Jill for a second. Oh, sorry, negative space. That's Claire, not Jill. Get it right. Learn the lore. I'm so glad you played the Yellow Taxi Goes Room. That game needs more love. Yellow Taxi Go Room is excellent. I think Rich from Digital Foundry described the camera control system as feeling a similar language. This is RE Metroid Prime 4 compared to, say, Halo. Metroid Prime 4. Accidental cinema when the dude grabs you and blocks your view of what he's doing, leaving only the shadow of the wall. Yeah. 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 Yeah, your imagination has to fill the gaps. As an amateur videographer, as a hobby, yeah, I love moody shots. Mainly it's just B-roll for stuff. I think this boss is a recurring one. That ruled. The teleporting really worried me. I was gonna say he juked you! Alien was Ridley Scott. Right, Aliens was Cameron. Alien was Ridley Scott. It was not a John Carpenter movie, because John Carpenter did make very, very, very similar movies, but with way less of a budget. That fight and that area had Ridley Scott written all over. We've been third and first-person shooting our way through games so much that seeing cinematic angles again feels seriously refreshing. Long story short, Umbrella Corp runs his condo block. I need to download this phone and put on the good headphones. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel... Oh, what was that? What was that? I feel better about this mod than I have in a long while. Knowing that it works well with boss fights too is important. That boss fight definitely might have been more interesting to play than the ones from the original game from 1998, because there's more fluidity with the manual aiming going on. Making sure that you're aiming at his weak point is something that takes a couple more brain cells. Being able to actually move the camera around to anticipate his movement takes a few more brain cells. Are there going to be dogs attacking us? I remember dogs here. I don't know if you want to go out there anyway, kid. So... Okay, we got items around here. Green and red. Ah! Oh, look, the camera wants me! The camera wants me to interact with that, because it's taken up so much of the frame. Insert card. Oh, cutscene. Nice.
Need a key card. Here, come out. And you're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry.
Okay, this guy turns into a
Brave little
boss.
girl, leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now. Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now, or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
If you hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars and I will fuck.
Sherry, get over here.
Right, she's talking about
What's your
Chris. Also, her brother's a cop. Shouldn't they be friends?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop. Let me go. Let me go.
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go. Let me go.
I'll get you, you fucker! Stay safe, Sherry.
For how intense the cutscene writing and acting are,
Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
something about Claire's facial rigging, facial model is really weird and not really carrying the drama. Can't I open this trunk, or is the camera just teasing me? I feel like I remember. Oh God, what was that? What was that? What was that? So good. This is so good. This is fucking good. I feel like I remember the trunks of the cars being important and interactive. What was that? What was that? This angle. There was an angle flashed on the screen. What's that? Oh man, that was the vent. When the camera angles are changing, you hear noises from unexpected angles because the direction that the noises are coming from are camera relative instead of character relative, which I think is an option you can flick in the menu. I don't want to get things too far from the. Okay, so something is tapping on the pipes or the vents or something. It's coming in from my left. There it is again. Someone's fucking with me up there. And I feel like if I was playing from the original camera angles, I wouldn't be as freaked out by it. Or it wouldn't seem as deliberate. Like, it would seem like ambience instead of someone fucking with me down there. I mean, up there. Fucked. That thing just clicked, but I think it was just natural pressure of the screws settling in and out. But there really is someone or something fucking with me with these pipes in the what formerly was the left of the frame. Now I don't know what direction it is. This is so good. Ah! Now what's with this or really wants me that way. This crack. Pipe bursts, like it's eating in the concrete, where the water might have found a flow through a crack in the concrete that was already there. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, this is not the door the camera wanted us to go through first, so yeah, look at that. Another camera angle dedicated to showing you this door with the giant, I hope that's an orange light. Giant orange light on top. I'm really not liking these noises.
Must be where that guy came from.
Not walk into the corner. Okay, so I think that guy is the police chief. I think. Is that him? Oh, what an asshole. Police Chief Brian Irons. Stern father. Oh man, that does not. There's a lot to unpack from those two words. Sinful citizens. Raccoon Monthly. Is he like? Is he in control of the newspaper editor too? Why is the newspaper editor such a John Irons fan? Brian Irons. His great charity work, big contributions to the orphanage, support for abused women, holy shit. Art preservation, animal conservation. Just let me know if we've missed anything. Just when does our great hero sleep?
That bastard is the police chief?
Oh, she's spelled it out for us, just in case we weren't using our brain enough. Okay, there's a firing range. I hope there's lots of ammo to get there. There's a kennel. Let's spend as little time in there as we have to. A generator room. Elevator control room. And we need some kind of key card for the card reader. Press elevator to the office. Not for I think we unlock that elevator eventually, and that's what gets us back to the police station for the return trip. Diamond key. Maybe we'll be bringing a diamond key with us on the way. Oh, this is good. Be good. Liquors. Have to climb over the rail. Okay, there's a lot of corpses that might turn into zombies. 7439. Need a patrol car 7. Okay, so it's a key. I don't know if that's a key code I need to memorize. Box. Yeah. Let's not go deeper into the shooting range with corpses that might come back to life. Let's not press the run button even though we're pretty distant from that liquor hanging out on the wall. They didn't spawn the dogs in, did they? Yeah, let's unlock car 7 whatever. One of these. Nice. Oh, cool. 9mm first use double stacks. Okay, so they're both going to use the same ammo. 9. Huh. I don't know though if the revolver has more power per shot. That really might be more important than high capacity. Oops, wrong way. There is a ray-traced version of this game, and I wonder if it would be superior for some rooms in here that are heavier on the reflections, and for those bathroom mirrors. Oh. Oh, actually. Good. Okay, that's all the items here. Way out is through diamond. Ew. Really, you want a save room. This is so cool. I get to really get a preview of this window would only be a peek at. Hang on. How fancy can I make this shadow casting? Not very. I guess we gotta go down the liquor hall, into the kennel, to the morgue, generator room. Throw that away. I think we have to wake that liquor up. Is there an item on the floor I missed, or is this especially tiny? Oh, those are ashtrays. Still around in the late 90s. I should be using the revolver if I... do not think there's enough to walk past it. Did I keep the flashlight off of it? No, we're blasting it. For... wait, hang on a minute. What was that? We... broke the mod for a second. Ugh. Should've gone in the kennel. Hole in the floor. See that note? Here of item. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Nope, back. Well, maybe we're safe. Oh no, it's right on its butt too. Okay. Keep the flashlight away. Maybe I should have left that gunpowder behind. I wish you could just delicately put it back. I regret picking it up. Not shine the flashlight on it. Hey, calm down. Oh no! Should I just run past him? Oh god, what is this angle? Those holes on the ground mean they can follow me. What's down this hallway? What's down this hallway? Okay, that's all that's down the hallway. This is so fucking good. This is good. This is so good. I do not trust this man. Maybe I should use the cheaper ammo on him. Do I have a knife? I don't even have a knife. I shouldn't be trusting the corpses in the morgue either. Do I have the ammo to be playing around with him? Yes, I do. I have plenty. Okay. Give him a headshot and see what happens. Yep. I called it. Can't say I was never good at judging how trustworthy corpses are. I don't even think it's permanently dead either. We're not gonna reload that other gun for a while, not unless we need to. Okay, we got a hold. Empty? Yes, there's items. Get in here. Did I hear him moving again? No. Okay, let's be careful. This guy looks like an excellent candidate for a jump scare zombie. He kind of looks already zombified. I shouldn't trust him, but it looks like there's some kind of item to grab. What is that? Mash an A. Do I need to go on the other side? Yes. I know. I called it twice. I should reload before doing this. Nope! You're going back in. Man, this is... Careful, take it slow. Guy also looks like a zombie. Let's see if he has any items. He does have an item. Alright, now let's just put him back. Still more items to get. For the past few hallways, I've been very, very immersed. I've been real spooked. Gah! There's a lot of good tension. And then there was comedy. There's a wonderful spectrum of human emotions that this game with this mod is working me through, and they're only cockroaches. How tough can they be? I don't have a knife. I don't think you want to fight cockroaches with guns. Oh, good. It's only a red herb. Blue herb. Remove toxin. Uh-oh. If I get it, though, will it change the room from... orange to blue? I'm very grateful that there's no items I need to worry about in the kennel, at least. Okay. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take the blue herb. Or the... I think it was a red herb. I wonder, can I heal regular with it if I combine it with the red herb? What happens if I combine the two? Discipline, it reduces damage taken and guards against poison. It reduces damage taken. That sounds weird. Okay, good. Room's blue. Thank God. I want to get out of here. I didn't want to have to investigate the cockroaches or the guy who had dancing feet. Speaking of which, the guy with dancing feet looked a little different than the other zombies. So since oh, what's this? 39-year-old Hanson brother. Known kleptomaniac. Diagnosis. How did he die? Found dead in jail cell by staff. I'm trying to wonder if in this universe the cops are bastards or not, or if it's just the police chief. Because, like, Leon is not depicted as a bastard, and the Marvin guy is not depicted as a bastard, but there's some fishy things going on. You're going back. You're going back. It just had a different outfit than the usual, but didn't look like a licker or anything. It didn't look like any kind of special zombie, just a normal zombie with a slightly different outfit than what we've usually seen. Okay, the kennel. Claire, you can totally turn your flashlight off in here, by the way. Like a giraffe tongue. Inside though. Okay, let's get the flashlight pointed up at the ceiling. No! I gotta run, I gotta run. Oops, oops. Danger, danger. I had prepared for this. Okay, let's get out of here, I think. Go! Now I gotta shoot it. Whoa, whoa, I was trying to escape. Should I eat the blue herb? No, I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. Go, 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 go. God. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I think it's safe. No music, no dogs. Ah! Let's check out the dice. I don't think the firing range room is a safe room. The one by the elevator control. Yes! There's a resource squeeze happening. I used up all my resources on the boss. And then I had to navigate around 2 liquors in close quarters. Why is the food he was eating interactive? Was he eating gunpowder? Okay, what does high-end gunpowder make when you mix it with? That would be the most storage. And gunning. They stack? Investigate. Oh, cool. Blue. Oh man, this is all stuff. I don't think this is going to be as easy as it looks. Is that a good noise or a bad noise? Wow. Maybe that was as easy as it looked. Okay, we're not all the way done here though, but maybe we... There is still one more diamond door to open up. Locked door. Morgue. Crank handle. Okay. Okay, I think I remember there being bars. Oh, it's been a while since I checked Twitch chat. I was really in the zone for a while there. The G1 and RE298 was kind of boring. I think Chris was already in Europe around RE2. I wonder if you played this on a CRT if you get the full 80s thriller experience. I don't know. The problem with playing HD games on CRTs is the text becomes unreadable. However, the graphics occasionally will look very realistic. There was a popular trick in the Xbox 360 days of playing racing games on CRTs since the environment is flying past you so fast, and since most of the screen is being taken up by inanimate objects instead of humans that are so much more difficult to animate convincingly. Racing games, Project Gotham games, on a CRT monitor look shockingly realistic. The early... Let's catch up with Twitch chat out here instead of in there. Changing the camera angle and making noise is as spooky as it is. The noise happening by itself and just getting loud enough to hear when the camera snaps is crazy. This is the weirdest news copy I've ever read. Right? Right? Like that is a creepy news article. Even when you're reading the flavor text, there's still some like creepy horror going on. To be honest, a lot of papers do glaze their PDs, especially the smaller the town, the more that tends to happen. But that was happening to a like that character is introduced in a really unsettling way. Yet another reason not to go to New Jersey. The dissonance between the really intense and realistic acting of the cutscene and the oddball translation of the world flavor text. This is what makes great horror games so tasty. They give you dread even when you're not facing any immediate threat. Those corridors have some great angles. I'm wearing headphones. I hear the spooky sounds on either side too. Ah! So there's spooky sounds out here, but at least I know they aren't attached to actual enemies. I remember it looking worse when the ray tracing update dropped, so they reverted it. I don't know if you noticed, George, but being able to tilt the camera angle, that's a Silent Hill thing, so this mod is even more awesome. I love the fear in your voice. The spooks are so spooky, and that's something you learn from Dead Space. Always fire check corpses. Shoot it 5,000 times with a rocket launcher and it still wakes up. Don't mind me, I just need your flashbang. Enjoy your nap. I would think Leon knows not of the torture warehouses, which Raccoon City almost certainly has. But if you did later on, then yeah, let him know and he did nothing about it, then yes, Leon would be a bastard by proxy. Oh yeah, the blonde cop was in this route earlier, right? His likeness model is the same guy as Ocelots in MGS5. I was in the flow state, he's feeling it. I haven't had a CRT to play games on years since You should keep one around. I've been keeping one around. I have a little retro game corner that has old 20-year-old consoles hooked up to a tiny little 12-inch CRT. Alright, I'm gonna get back in the zone again. I was in the flow state. You know, that door is locked. Now, this room had regular, ordinary... Yeah, there were corpses. I did predict that they would turn into zombies, but they didn't do it on the schedule. I don't think we gotta use our amp, but let's not get caught. Is there an item shimmering? There is an item shimmering. Yeah, I was in a flow state for a while and it was great. I almost wish ooh, look at the shadow play on that herb there. This is a good ass angle. Look at I'm really sad that the ray tracing update didn't really work in this mod because it looks like this would be a great use case of it. You can see the light from the flashlight illuminate the whole room. When I shine it on a wider angle, it kind of makes the background do some interesting reflections. Yeah, see right here, you can see actual shadows bouncing off behind Claire from how she is keeping the beam of the flashlight as wide as possible across the room. If you put it a more narrower spot, it doesn't quite happen to this. extent it does. So being able to strategically light rooms. Oh, right. Locker. 3rd floor locker. There's going to be a lot to do to get back to the police station. Okay, those are all the items. I hope I don't get attacked on the way to the elevator. So yeah, being able to use ray tracing technology to strategically light rooms as you go through them angle by angle in this mod sounds like a wonderful fun time. Did I experiment with that? It's 10 o'clock. I want to keep playing for about an hour and a half. I thought I might get bored and want to play Hunt Showdown, but I am not getting bored. And by bored I mean had my fill. I don't know if I've had my fill. This is very intense. My nerves, it is doing something. My nerves. Like, it's kind of exhausting how scary it is. I have 1 inventory spot. Who's gonna win the contest? Shoulder stock, high-grade gunpowder. I think high-grade gunpowder is gonna win. That sounds more useful than the shoulder stock for a weapon I'm only really gonna be using against bosses and high-value enemies. Oh, also I think his room, his room is full of puzzles and bullshit. There was not a single safe room down there, was there? Maybe that's why I was so deep into the flow state. Like, I really have to pay attention. Every one of my inputs is a high-value decision. No save state around. Kinda sounds like save room music. Damn it! Oh, can I please combine it with the red herb I got downstairs? I feel like Mr. X is gonna jump out of the shadows and attack me. Also, I'm at caution. I'm not at danger. I'm now second-guessing whether or not I want to eat this thing as soon as possible. Also, look at those reflections. Sometimes the reflections in this game look really, really bad. Most of the time they look great, but when they look bad, they look really bad, and you would think the ray tracing update would have fixed that. I kind of want to experiment, but in order to experiment, you have to like download and re-download a different version of the game and use a different version of the mod. Experimenting between the 2 versions is not something that happens fast and easy. What's going on with the texture on the windows here? Okay, I'm curious. Yeah, looks bad from this angle too. Now what about reflections? Yeah, reflections look fine from this angle. Well, kind of. They only look bad from this angle if you want to be an asshole about it. But when you turn on the classic camera angle mod, it does something to these reflections you're not supposed to see. Okay. I've had my fun. Why can't I move the camera in here? Move the camera here. I can't move the camera. I love being able to peek like that. So good. It's like you make your own establishing shots as part of the gameplay loop. Oh, it's a safe room! I like how I revealed that it was a safe room using the neat camera system. This is so good! This is so fucking good! Oh! Oh! Let's... I think I do want to pick power over capacity. Oh, green plus green. For a medium amount of health. That's just what the doctor ordered for now. Oh, that coffee looks good. I think I drank all my coffee for... Oh my god, I just realized. I breathed. You know how in the classic Resident Evil games you find a save room and you go, oh, and breathe a sigh of relief? That's what just happened! And it was one of the hardest, most well-earned, most satisfying breathes of saved room tension relief I have breathed in throughout this whole entire series. This is actually incredible. This has turned the Resident Evil 2 remake into not just one of the best neo action horror over-the-shoulder shooter Resident Evils. This has turned the Resident Evil 2 remake into one of the best classic Resident Evils too. God! For all the items. I don't like that wolf. I don't like that painting. I really don't like the wolf, but I kind of sort of don't like it. The camera angle is making the animals... Something about the buffalo's eye is shimmering. I wonder if I use a jewel on it later. The room's blue, so maybe not. Do I have any ink ribbons? No, what is this? Heart. Heart door? There's heart doors now? Oh boy. Oh. What? Oh my god, that was too much information. Can you say this in a Resident Evil game? Okay, I think we have a break. One of the unspoken rules of the Resident Evil universe is that it's usually pretty sexless, but not here, I guess. Yeah. Place of capture raccoon. Did you just steal someone's pig? Pig, female, 22 years old. Oh no. Never mind. Pigs don't usually live that long. I think that means that the police chief is the kidnapper, murderer. Oh no, didn't he like work with like the homeless women's shelter or something? Oh boy, what a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, the gore and the guts are disgusting. The flavor text is disgusting. This is fine. This is fine. I'm using fine as an adjective. This is like really high quality, refined horror we are dealing with here. Like, there is so much nasty bullshit to read out of the flavor text here. There is so much nasty bullshit going on in the cutscene with him kidnapping the girl and running off into the traffic. And you're seeing it from these camera angles, and I'm at the part of the game where I'm now feeling the resource squeeze and really worrying about every single step I'm taking. This I have generally considered the RE1 remake to be the pinnacle of the series, the peak of if not the series, then the whole entire genre. And I'm really starting to wonder if I need to be rethinking my old man nostalgia, because this is... Oh! This is taking thing... Uh-oh. Right in the middle of my ravings about how this is like sipping on a fine, in the sense of fine sherry or fine brandy, compared to the usual guzzling of a Pabst Blue Ribbon when you're playing horror games. This kind of experience has been feeling like for me. I kind of want to go right back. Oh! To the save room and put it away. Oh my god! The modders must have been having so much fun with these animals. Oh god, this... And it's like... So the thing, you can tell it's good horror because there's so much incredibly nasty, awful bullshit to read into. that it's stimulating the imagination. It's not shoving it in your face like it is with the gore. And it feels like the angles with these animals is doing the same thing. Oh my god. I kind of want to play Remake after this and see if there's some kind of comparison. I can't believe, I can hardly believe what I'm even playing here. I really can't. Has the RE1 remake been surpassed thanks to the effort of a free fan-made mod? Are mods saving gaming once again? This is sublime. I couldn't have possibly dreamed of something being this good, because then it would just merely meet my expectations. My expectations have been so far exceeded that I can hardly believe this. Oh, there's a dodo. Oh, and he's like stealing artifacts too. Well, I guess these might have been part of the art museum, but if they turned the art museum into a police station, then shouldn't these artifacts go to a different art museum somewhere out in the world? Wow. You will need some power panel parts to fix the issue. Fortunately, a repairman from one of our stores is at the station. Oh, the bell in the clock tower. Okay. So we're going to bring power panel parts to the bell in the clock tower. Sent a few spare parts with him, and he reported that he left one in the third floor east storage room. What goes wrong? Don't hesitate. This is a 90s thing. For offices that hadn't fully phased over to email yet, you would type letters and send them off to departments, and they would be about stuff going on that very same days. It does look weird to say, seek him out at the clock tower while he's working. That's a 90s thing. Find the power panel. Oh, that's a heart, like the key that I need. Bum bum bum. Fancy looking. Let's a heart. Now, wasn't there one right around the corner? Yeah, the save room. Now, what's this electronic weapon storage lock? Oh, I have to do a puzzle later on, but now I can ignore the heart door. I can't believe how good the angles in this area of the game. So, okay, yeah, you can tell it's really good horror because a lot of your imagination is getting stimulated by reading into the... Yes, bullshit. Hang on a minute here. Hang on a tick. You know how in Resident Evil games you shoot the giant glowing eyeball part of the boss? Is it just me, or does this clock look like an eye looking at you? Just so fucking good. This is fucking incredible. Oh, is that a beer? And a cigarettes? Ashtray? What? There's an ashtray. Oh, those are shot glasses. So I guess he just likes getting drunk and smoky and writing about coming while taxidermizing dead animals. Fuck. We back in regular police station? Oh, camera. Wonder... Look at that. No, okay, hang on. Can I get the camera to line up with the camera? I think... Yeah, here we go. This angle. This angle is the camera angle. This is so good. I almost could cry. Like this. Her gun pointed towards the unknown. Boards! I did hear someone rattling a window. Do I have the space for it? Yes, I... this where Mr. X shows up? I feel like I'm having memories of Mr. X show. Maybe I should make a save. I think I had one and only one extra typewriter. Okay, what did the letter say? Third floor, east store. Park. Let's go with this. Mr. X gonna be there on the way to the save room. I feel like this is the part of the game where Mr. X shows up, isn't it? I'm not looking at the Twitch chat for a while. I don't want to spoil it. I'm so deep into the zone here. I might even want to stop talking out loud for a second. Can't sit. So let me double check on whether or not I do have a ribbon to... Yes, I have one ink ribbon to spin. How generous. Okay, the boards can go, the blue herb can go. Okay, nah, if Mr. X shows up, he counts as a boss. Maybe I should use a grenade on. Oh my... I'm juggling around two weird-shaped keys. I'm planning out my routes ahead of time. When you kill the zombies, you don't really know if they're dead. I'm doing it from classic cinematic fixed camera angles. This is classic 90s survival horror. This is classic 90s survival horror, but using modern high-fidelity current-gen graphics, because it's been 6 years, but graphics haven't really gotten that much better in that time, aside from people's faces, I think. This really is, like, one of the finest gaming experiences I have had in years. This is... What a weird year for me to wake up from my depression and get back to gaming, but in a way where I cannot do it in a conventional way. It's impossible at this point. Should I just take the elevator back down, pick this stuff up, and haul it up here? Yes, I should. Before I make my save, I should clear out as much bullshit as possible from potential backtracking I might have to do. Please don't attack me, Mr. X. Because I think that's what you want to worry about in the mid-late game here, where areas are otherwise clear of zombies. Yeah, the two experiences I've had this year are like a fine alcohol drink for adults. Like, they are not for kids, both in the sense that they are M-rated games that deal with adult topics that probably cannot fully be understood by kids. But that's weird in Metal Gear. In both their cases, these are M-rated games that are purportedly, on the packaging at least, for adults, but they were really made for teenagers in their own time. And the M rating was recommended for 17-year-olds. And but they have been, like, remade and reimagined in ways that do seem deliberately not for modern Zoomer gamers. Maybe the Resident Evil 2 remake, but that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is not for kids. That's for millennials who grew up with the game, I think. I don't think Zoomers who have been playing it for the first time have really enjoyed it, which is sad, but it's not for them. It was also to test whether or not the current Konami studios can be trusted to make another Metal Gear game, and I cautiously think they might have passed the test. What did this do? What did that do? Oh, it made it take up an extra inventory space. So the thing is, great for area damage. Stability and accuracy were never priorities with the grenade launcher. I don't know how much I, holding this on a controller instead of actually, like in a VR game or something, hoisting it on my shoulder, would have to gain from this. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it increases its range, because it is kind of a short-range weapon, and maybe the shoulder stock makes the grenade drop at a less of a trajectory. Okay, so the two gaming experiences that I have played this year that I have loved the most have been 20-plus-year-old games that had me kind of go out of my way to make the camera system a little weird. Metal Gear Solid 3 with the Delta remake from the legacy camera angles with the black and white filter on, and the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake from 2019 with the classic camera mod turned on, and extra little fun feature I discovered where you can pan it around and some extra control out of it. Both of those games are remakes of 20-plus-year-old games. The dead end. Remakes of 20-plus-year-old games with weird camera systems that kind of grind against the trends that the current generation of gamers grew up on. That's why I want to say that they don't feel like they were made for kids. But both of them have really, felt like utterly refined, polished experiences that had 20 years of, game design knowledge put into a classic. And that is what really is activating my dopamine. I don't want to say that I give a damn about modern video games still. If the two examples I'm using here are remakes with weird mods and weird options turned on.
What the hell is up with you?
She's aiming at something. Oh, that's what she's aiming at. Do I have the boards? Let's get the boards. Let's get the boards right now. I remember making backtracks through that hallway. And I don't want the Windows health bar to go down any lower than it needs to be. But yeah, they feel, I used the word fine earlier when something was happening on the screen that was absolutely not fine. I mean fine as in the sense of a fine wine. I hate that metaphor. It's an overused, cheesy metaphor. Where did the boards go? Wooden boards. I have 5 of them? Ah! Also, should I be carrying both of those keys on me? I should replace the flash grenade with the knife. Both of those experiences are polished. I meant fine as in the sense of polished, refined. Like these are gaming experiences for old gamers who have complicated tastes. And I mean that seriously. I don't know if I can reasonably expect to get that out of anything else available these days, but it is weird that I have been able to enjoy this at least twice within this year while doing a comeback tour. Oh, is this where Mr. X shows up? I think Mr. X can show up in multiple places, and the interrogation room is one of 2. Let's use the key and not actually go inside. Club door. High-grade gunpowder. Okay. Alright, now let's make a save and start investigating the potential Mr. X spawn points. See you later, fucko. I'm out of here. I wonder what Twitch chat thinks of me saying that real snooty stuff I just said. Because we still got 86 people in here. Another weird thing is that I don't think Delta drew... My black and white legacy playthroughs of Delta drew... an item on a couch out there? I don't think my black and white playthroughs of Delta drew as many viewers as this is viewing. We got 83 people here, which means that a few of them are probably Zoomers who have bad taste in games. Yeah, I'm wondering how people are going to react to me saying something as horrifically snobby as what I was just doing, but whatever I am feeling right now in my brain, my nervous system is wanting me to double down, stand by that stuff. This feels inaccessible in the best kind of way. Because it's still sticking to some regular traditional game design principles. The decisions I'm making are very interesting. The rules are consistent and predictable. The way the camera angle works is adding tension in a way that I can manage, I can handle. You can't always predict where the camera is going to point at, but you have more than enough tools to fight the camera a very fair way and win reliably. Oh, this is awesome. Oh yeah, he's gonna crash through the glass, isn't he? Classic. Classic. Oh, that's what the jewel is for, isn't it? Oh, thank you for the... Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that's not Mr. X, that's a liquor. See you later, fucko. I'm out of here. If you know... Wait, I'm tempted to get that gunpowder. If you know what to expect, you're not gonna have a bad time at all. If you're able to interpret the lay of the land and what the camera is trying to tell you, you are having a perfectly smooth, controllable ride here. I said, while the character jerked around kind of weird. Okay, let's put those things back. Let's get the jewel out. Red jewel. My god, am I gonna get a key out of here? Jewels adorn the top of this box. Side. Can I shake it around like the other box? Ding. Now, wasn't that jewel supposed to curse anyone who possesses it? Oh, thanks. How very useful. Switch. Oh, it's a USB connector. A dongle. Okay. I know where that goes. I'm tempted to make another save. Ah. Well, what's the ink ribbon economy looking like? I got 2, yeah. Let's not make a save. Mr. X hasn't jumped out at us, but if I do die suddenly and unexpectedly from a Mr. X attack I'm not prepared for, then oopsie whoopsie, wrong way. Then, then it won't be that big of a deal to regain lost progress. Okay, yeah. There's friction here. The game system is fighting the player's own feedback on a very natural, permanent, inescapable way. And modern Zoomer gamers don't really like that. Use storage room. Let's investigate. Which is why it feels like these games are not for kids. Kids would find them boring. Large gear. No more to get here. Kids would either find its lack of loud immediate action and explosion be boring, or it's the way it occasionally fights you with your controls. How you have to fight a panic response. Case in point. Let's get out of here. There's a lot of stuff going on in both games that I've been playing this year that the kids don't like. The Metal Gear Solid 3 video got some really predictable but still annoying feedback. Oh yeah, I think one Twitter message I saw just absolutely flies in the face and contradicts exactly what I am saying on the screen where they screenshot it. Someone said a very original thought that no one ever said before, where they said, oh man, Super Bunny Hop said that he likes playing this in black and white from the legacy camera angles? Seriously? For real? It makes no sense to me. I don't understand. And they showed a screenshot where the screen is mostly black. There's just subtitles on the bottom. And it was screenshotted. Yeah! From a part of the video where I actually said the words. The quote was something like, this controls a lot better than it looks in the video, which is part of playing games. a juxtaposition between the non-interactive form, there we go, and the interactive form has always been a part of the medium and a complicated way of marketing and showcasing games. Do I have boards? I do not have boards. Do I need boards? I should have brought the heart key with me. Yeah, they said that they could, basically something to the effect of they couldn't tell what was going on the screen, thus they did not understand the argument, and they screenshotted a part of the game where I was actually saying with my words coming out of my mouth that this controls, it looks weird in videos, but trust me, it controls a lot better than how it looks in videos, which is a very natural, expected part of dealing with gameplay footage in video form. Okay, that door's locked. We're getting out of here. The club key might be important for later. That one zombie I left behind can be easily kited around. My knife took some damage. Other than that, I did not take much damage. Ugh! Let's leave him for now. Investigating these potential Mr. X spawners. Okay, I have vivid memories of Mr. X chasing me up and down this ladder. But yeah, Zoomers. Zoomer gamers like games that look as good in video as they would feel in your hands. The discrepancy between those two media experiences is something that they apparently are not able to navigate very well. What the hell? Oh, okay, I get it. And that's great. These are the kind of kids who either don't vote or... I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't mention the voting habits of the next generation. Oh yeah, I remember this part. But yeah. Whatever my taste in video games is doing right now is not something that has me looking forward to getting experiences like this a lot in the future. Do I have a knife? I should have a knife. I don't have it. Oh, come on. Why aren't we using the knife? Are we back to danger already? Yes, yes we are. The other one's ragdolled. Does that mean dead? If it's crawling, I don't think it's that much of a threat. Also, maybe I'm ragging on the Zoomers too much when it's really Gen Alpha that maybe I should be properly worried about. No more items to get down here. I just have to navigate around the crawling zombie. It's kited into an open area. I don't like how I'm dangerous help after getting grabbed just once. I did not handle that well. I think it's because my mind was too focused on how to properly navigate one of the many millennials griping about kids these days thoughts in a way that hopefully hurt their precious little feelings in as minimal amount as possible. What did that switch that I pulled do? Yay! No items. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, no items down there. Or ladder. Stairs. Okay. Interpreting the map weird. Cleaning in There's humor. I don't know, actually. Was this door blocked by the fire? Cleaning in progress after you hit a pipe that causes water to come spewing out in a way that, brilliant. This is art. That is a joke that is placed in the level design. Would you even see that like that from the original angle? Did the level designers want it to be a joke, or did the mod designers want that to be a joke? Or is that me just interpreting, that's Mr. X, humor?
Jesus, stay back!
Jesus, take the wheel. Get me out of here. We're going back to the save room. I do not remember him bursting into save rooms. Save rooms are still safe rooms, correct? I don't remember him coming in through there too, but I don't know if I want to screw on with it. There's one zombie left there. Heart door, that's why I need to go back. I did know that I need to go back. Okay, phew! We got Mr. X spawning. I think I'm comfortable with talking to Twitch chat again. We loaded up on some good items. We know where to go next. To the heart door upstairs. Oh, who is... Oh, someone's walking around up there. Where am I on the map? East storage room. Oh my god! Is that Mr. X or a zombie up there? Someone's stomping around upstairs of here, and I am directly below a room that I did leave a zombie shambling around. Do anything with that? Here we go. We're gonna save. We're gonna save and reload our grenade launcher and talk to the Twitch chat about my evil, horrible, prejudicidal comments about younger gamers not having the kind of tastes required for enjoying these fine, refined, classical experiences that I have enjoyed so much this year. Alright. What did I miss here? Get a nice spooky camera angle going on. Oh, this is very appropriate. Let's just get the gun out of our hand, and then we're gonna be ready to have a fine, classy, refined gamer discussion. Can I get the grenade launcher off her shoulder? No, we're keeping it. Alright, so when was I saying that stuff? The clock mind meld moment? Yeah! What the hell was that? Is he checking the rooms up there? I hear doors. I do not feel safe. We're picking a different room to talk with the Twitch chat. Hey, what was that? Jesus, that sounds like it's opening up right in front of me. Maintain surveillance over you. Especially the ones who survived that mansion, get rid of them. Oh, is this Wesker? WB Wesker something? Okay, well at least here I don't hear him stomping around. He's done stomping around the police chief room, though. It would be worth checking on Twitch chat in the police chief room. You know what? No, we're gonna have some guts. We're gonna have some courage. I don't think he can enter the save rooms. I mean, if he can, I don't want to know it. Alright, now, where did I leave off on Twitch chats? I think right around here. I remember it looking worse when the ray tracing update dropped, so they reverted it. I don't know if you noticed, George, but being able to tilt the camera angle, that's a Silent Hill thing. Okay, so this is when I was in the parking garage area with the kennel. The morgue. It sounds like it's coming right out of my right ear from that door right there. As much as people praise ray tracing, I'm more impressed when games have such good lighting baked in. Exactly on the establishing shot part. Yeah, you're making your own establishing shots when you can move the camera around as much as you can here. Someone wise once said, never trust a man who kills animals for fun. This is classic Resident Evil at its full potential. Yeah, at its full potential. That is a good way of putting it here. The classic angles, but with the complexity of combat, where shooting bad guys in the limbs is very important. This is classic Resident Evil at its full potential. Evil Dead reference, that realization. Even the text logs can spook you by getting your brain to work. Yeah! Oh no, I just came in like Abe Simpson again. Some Japanese devs patting themselves on the back right now. Those animal placements are not a coincidence. The level designers did make this with cinematic angles in mind. You think so? Faxes, memorandum, surgery, the clock. That one angle had a gloss. Shoot the eye. Even the jank of the mod is endearing. I love it. Removing the homogenized industry gameplay elements from modern remakes improves the experience. Yeah. Yeah. If the remake doesn't make it play like a, if the remake makes it play like something different than the same game you've already played a gazillion times before, that's good. I enjoyed the Resident Evil 2 remake, but not nearly as much as I'm enjoying it here. And when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake, it took me a while to enjoy the new style. I did not enjoy it at first. It was an acquired taste, but I was instantly having fun and having a blast with the Legacy mode. I don't think it's snooty or elitist. If anything, it's encouraging. Newer generations of gamers could use a bit of friction in their gaining careers. Play something weird, something that is frustrating, something you can't beat in just a sitting or two. Risks, too. If most people just wouldn't buy a game if it doesn't have over-the-shoulder shooting. I'm the kind of guy who really enjoyed Void Stranger for its oppressive scale, so I can get behind friction with depth. Ducky! Am I the only one who grew up thinking that Silent Hill and Resident Evil were part of the same world? It's still wild to me that the two have never collabed. I wonder if the homogenization of third-person AAA games is in part because they are much easier to market, at least visually. It's all to maximize sales and profit. Because these things are so expensive to make, they have to minimize risk. Which is why I think they should just give you the options. Have both of them. If it's so risky to not have over-the-shoulder shooting, but you can still get away with fixed camera angle gameplay, then you can satisfy, you can tick the investors' boxes and the snooty elitist millennial gamers' boxes. Make niche genre fit everyone's views to make line go up. It's ironic because that kind of sort of is the solution I'm proposing here, that I'm hoping Metal Gear Solid Delta is able to square away. I think they're going to remake Metal Gear Solid 1 next, which makes me nervous, because that is a game that does have some pretty fun camera angles. When you're in the wolf caves, you would never get lost if you were playing it from an over-the-shoulder perspective. While their gameplay is similar, they're different brands of horror. RE leans into George Romero. Silent Hill leans more towards David Lynch. Okay. Hey now, voter turnout has been on the rise. They practice no vote November. I have a friend who watched the Game Award last night, and he told me he hated all the game trailers because they all looked the same. Yeah, then just don't watch them. I just feel like those two have a lot more in common than Metal Gear and Monster Hunter, you know? Gameplay-wise, it wouldn't be hard to one mod into the other. Maybe I'm naive, but I think there will always be an artist who are interested in difficult or esoteric experiences. Yeah, Dark Souls taught us that much. The door was not blocked, the thing around the corner was. I think it's your interpreting. Are you talking about the joke where it says cleaning in progress after you get a pipe to pour water over the thing in your way? Yeah, X is gonna give it to you if we stick up there too much. Mr. X is the only thing big enough to have footstep noise. We barely even saw him. I think it'd make promo material look more interesting. Yeah, it would. These games, it would also make the videos look more interesting too. That's the other thing. Zoomers want games that look good in video, right? And the classic cinematic angles look so much better in video than over the shoulder, which I think was actually kind of why action games transitioned over. He has bass speakers for boots. That's truth. I think there's also an aspect to it that many will experience these things through others' account of it. I'm personally guilty of this through H-Bomber's Pathologic video. Old man yells at gamers. They deserve to be yelled at. I don't think there's too many people here not guilty of getting game opinions from YouTube reviews. Yeah, it sucks. WB Warner Brothers. Wesker Brothers. Wesker Burns. More plausible. Is he a relative of Mr. Burns? Cut from the same cloth, right? Played the game and agree with their opinions as a shorthand. Delta giving you the option was so good. The cleaning sign was an OG, but you would miss it with the over-the-shoulder camera and crit pathing. It was, that's why it fits. But the other thing is that, I don't even remember if that doorway was blocked by the fire or not. I think so. In which case, like that's almost movie humor. You know how, in Reservoir Dogs, Quentin Tarantino pans the camera over to a sign that says, "Safety, wear ear protection," while the gangsters are chopping off someone's ear for stupid gangster bullshit reasons? Where are we going? What are we doing? I need a plan before I leave that save room again. Yeah, that reminds me of a movie director telling you a joke by panning the camera at something funny. The sign said cleaning in progress after you clean a thing in the way of the door. Brilliant. Genius. What more could you ever want out of art? I want a better healing item. I don't have any good healing items. And it sounds like he's in this room with the heart door I need to go to. Okay, so if we go down, ladder. Oh yeah, the helicopter is going to be cleared because he pushes it out of the way, doesn't he? Hello. Okay, the heart door is this way. Nice. Father the zombie, there's Mr. X. Aegis circuit conductor. What if I open the box and the contents of the box take up more inventory space than the box itself does? I'm starting to see items that take up 2 spaces. Does not sound like it's been packed very well. Oh yeah! Power panel. Okay, this goes in the taxidermy room. A good ass camera angle. He's still stomping around up there? Yes, he is.
Thank God. The key card.
More? I need one. And power panel. Find the... Okay, is the other one gonna be past the helicopter? Which really means, like, having to... having to search the whole damn police station. We got diamond and heart key. We don't have club. That's a locked door. The balcony ladder goes down. Yeah, we're going to the helicopters. Did I bring any keys with me? I'll decide in the save room. How can you confidently claim that the animals in that hallway were placed for cinematic camera angles, though? Unless they are resembling the exact same placement of the original game. Maybe I just answered the question, actually. Okay, ink ribbons. Ink ribbons. We have one. I really don't like that. We got the diamond key, the USB key. We got a lot of wooden boards to go around. Extra knife. Film. Oh man, Marvin's gonna be a zombie if I go back to the main hall. And save in the main hall. I think I do remember Mr. X chasing you in the main hall, though, so it might not be a great place to save. Observation room requires a club. How do we get to the boiler room? From the roof? That might be worth another check, actually, before I commit to addressing the main plot. We're gonna go see what's up with that boiler room. Okay. Oops. I don't want to sprint too much. I'd wait. Picks up. Maybe he's out. Him. That's him. Is there any way to juke him here? No, I just have to retreat to the save room. Why doesn't he chase you into the save rooms? How long does it take for him to go away? I don't want to shoot. Eyeball. Nothing. Can I stagger him? I don't think I want to be experimenting. I'm not, unless I make a save ahead of. Whoa! Where did he come from? Downstairs? Uh-oh. Let's eat a green herb just in case. What? Okay, there goes a knife. That's fine, I have a fresh knife. Should I actually have ran past him while doing that? He's blocking my way out of here. Gunpowder, gunpowder. Hand grenade might be useful. Okay, to remind myself, we're gonna check out the boiler room, then go back up the stairs. Through the cleaning in progress room. Private. Put the key away. Feeling a squeeze with healing items. Sure. In blue. Oh, I can sort. How wonderful. Don't have great healing items. We are gonna make a save though. While Mr. X is blocking our way. Do it. What time? 50. I don't think the sound in camera ain't tracking properly. Zombie crawling. I thought this guy had no legs. Oh man, I hear Mr. X music. Coming. Well, shit, I think we're dead. Nope. I think I might as well be dead. It's a good thing he's patiently waiting on us to ramble away. Well, I guess we're not getting to the boiler room anytime soon. I would love to investigate further, but not... No, I wouldn't. I would not love to investigate further. Hey, wrong way! So... Do I have any ink? Spooky. Still there. Ah. Okay, I think we can get to the film development room easy enough. That night. Might need a flash grenade. Might need to make some bullets. What kind of doors can I... Art door would be nearby. Club door, but we don't have that one yet. Another club this way. Linen room. Star's office. Maybe I should head there. Looks like there's some good stuff. I need healing items and I need ink ribbons. That's a very bad thing. Okay. Okay. Let's do the film first and then get the special key. Where did he come from? Ah! Am I dead? Yeah, that was death. Wow. Wow, this is gonna be tough. Really tough. So I think if you dump a shitload of ammo into Mr. X, you just kind of stun him. Okay, well this time I know not to go check out the boiler room, that there is nothing for me there. We just gotta slip past him to the, formerly helicopter-blocked hallway. Maybe he's designed to just spawn where you aren't looking. Man. What do his footsteps sound like? He has balls in his... I also forgot about those liquors, LOL. Hey, can I go out there? Oh. Okay, if we're going to develop film area that has liquors, I think I just need to walk there slowly and patiently. I think sprinting... but I'm not sure. I think sprinting brings XT. Oh no, I got too close to Marvin.
Oh god, no. Marvin.
Now he's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Wait, can't you lure Mr. X into, fighting the other zombies or something? No! Whoa! Where am I? I'm in a dead end. Awesome. Awesome. Wow! Okay. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah. So I'm not sneaking past them very reliably. I think they don't like the flashlight. That seems to be the common thread I keep hitting. Ah! That's so very spooky. It sounds like he's right there. Is there an actual lore explained reason why Mr. X doesn't follow you into the save rooms? Or is it just pure game logic? Also, will I ever be allowed to sprint again for the rest of the game? I want to sprint, but I shouldn't. Fighting the temptation. Also, fair distance. He gets activated by line later. I'm gonna keep our flashlight on the ceiling, I guess, when navigating the liquors. It's acting like it sees me. Am I cornered already? Oh man, yeah, it's following me, but not very fast. I can just barely outwalk it. I really don't like the way that zombie pose, like, grab me when I'm walking past. God, how do I have no more? Can't turn the game off unless I save it, and I need... That's wonderful, I love it, I hate it. Oh my god, it's so good. Film, third floor locker. Let's develop the film and then go check out the third floor locker. DCM. Doesn't that stand for something? Must be this one. Yeah. Let's go get a... I don't know, extra pack of something completely useless. 5 bullets, whatever's in there. I bet it's not going to be worth the trip. DCM. DCM, I feel like that's a computer term. I feel like I've seen that on the print copy of computer parts I've shopped for at Newground. Devil Cry May. Developing a film. Name its own game of... I fucking called it. Okay. we get to the... Did I ever find out what to do back in the... Star's office should be my next stop, I think. Diamond door nearby. So we're gonna take the diamond key and the Star's office computer. Uh-oh. Wait, can I... Stealth game over here? Did he go away? No. I want to get to the save room. Oh man, that shadow scared me. Oh, gorgeous, beautiful. Okay, actually, no, let's take that back out. I wanted the USB dongle. A dongle. And put away the submachine gun ammo. Yeah, wait, I will have it very soon, but you know what? It will come with ammo. It'll probably have like a 30-round clip loaded. Holy shit. This is so fucking good. Am I going the right way? Second. That is a very loud... Oh, it's a liquor on the... Okay, flashlight on the floor, let's walk it. Star's office and stuff. Go, go, go! Okay. Still hear Mr. X stomping around in other rooms. Oh, no, no, shit! I'm feeling time pressure that might not be real because of this Mr. X thing. Oh, I forgot the diamond key, you goober, George! Okay, okay, can I calmly walk? I can get the diamond key. There's no quick way to get the diamond key. He is, I hear him, I hear him! Best of Star's buds. Chris. Chris, like...
This does not sound like Chris.
He is definitely a hyper-masculine type, but he's never really seemed like a pickup artist type. Chris has always been a weirdly sexless example of, like, positive hyper-masculinity. He has big muscles and loves big guns, but always seemed to have a solid understanding of justice and morality on it, right? Please, please give me another brave can't... No. Chris has always seemed about as sexless as the rest of the Resident Evil cast, so maybe that was not Chris. Even though the masculine energy in that note was strong indeed. Do we have to take the dongle back with us? Why? The dongle gonna get ever? A machinee, free shelf in the house. Getting any? Okay, now the room's is actually. Doink. Yikes. Oh good, it went away. I need to decide which way to go to get the diamond. Can't believe I didn't bring the... I know, Mr. Cameraman, the linen room's probably important. God, I don't like that you can hear him stomping around. Wah! Oh, look at that! Well, wrong way! I really hope the linen room has ink ribbons. Oh man, I don't want to wake up Marvin either. Diamond key, diamond key. Maybe I should take a flash grenade. Wait, I already have a flash grenade. Wait, do they not stack? They do stack. Oh, I have the submachine gun. Submachine gun's probably more useful for fighting Mr. X, where I don't want to worry about permanent. Excuse me? Did I just see a new zombie splash onto the floor? Is Mr. X gonna chase me into the linen room? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Go, 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 let's go, go, go. Okay. I still hear the music. I don't hear the music. That was it. That was it. Gunpowder and whatever probably not very useful consumable here. I need ink ribbon. These are probably really frustrating to watch. Yes, thank God. Thank God that didn't take longer. No! Get. She's not running. She's barely moving. Okay, I got a spare key. There's still the jack. I don't think I've killed a single licker this whole entire time. I really want to save. That noise. Oh my god. Spooked. We're swapping out the pistol for the SMG. 150 bullets. Sounds wonderful. Sounds kind of party. However, I might want to ignore the spare key for now and instead use the heart door. I might want for a slight amount of health. Red plus. Oh. Recovery item. The best I got. Oh my god. I have to pee and everything. More than 20 bullets in this thing? Yes, I can. 24, gee whiz, thanks. Wonderful, that's so much better. Shoot the zombies, it might bring Mr. X over here. Try to creep past this. Do I have a knife or something? A flashbang. The lickers when I get outside. Walk past them. This trick is to walk. Flashlight at the ceiling. Oh, 3. Neither of these are what I need. Oh, 3. Oh, 3. What I really need is the heart key. I'm in danger. I'm like Ralph Wiggum in the back of the bus. We're gonna go out here, go around the hallway, go through the operations room that I think a licker is guarding. Man, I should just eat the green plus blue. I've got to. Listen, resource management, spirits of the ether. I had no choice. I had to. If I so much as trip and fall, I'm gonna die unless I do that. I'm still not great. I'm still having to be cautious. Okay, we're just gonna walk to that door. Not gonna run, we're just gonna walk. Okay, that's the jack. Not an ink ribbon. That's a hand grenade, that's not an ink ribbon. There might be zombies guarding where I need to use the jack. God. Oh my god, I have not been... I have not been that happy to see ink ribbon since 1990, brother. No! We're just going to save. We're not going to where we need to go, we're just gonna save. We're just gonna save, we're just gonna save. Holy moly, that was fast. God! Ugh! Ugh! Oh, holy Christ. Oh. Oh my god, I just... Oh! Oh, this is good. This is so fucking good. This is incredible. I was right to eat the blue herb with the green herb mix. I would be dead if I hadn't have done that, and all of that progress would have gone for naught. Holy cow. We're gonna go to the menu. We're gonna call the stream here. It's 11:27, right on time. I don't know what I'm hearing right now, but it's not a threat. I don't feel safe reading the Twitch chat while Mr. X is stomping around upstairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy cow, this is good! I think I also just noticed that if the lines on the Resident Evil 2 text are supposed to be like a city map of Raccoon City, it kind of looks like the highways and the outskirts are leading to the urban center on the 2. That's cute. But oh my god, this is absolutely sublime. This is incredible. This is amazing. I cannot possibly describe what a wonderful experience I'm having here. Words cannot do it justice. This is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Already one of them up there, right up with Remake and the RE4 originals. And having this camera mod installed is adding so much to the game. And the extra bump in difficulty had me breathless for like the past hour, however long it had been when I was searching for the ink ribbon there was, God, it had to have been like the highest spike of heart rate I've ever had playing one of these, and it's since being a kid, because like when you're an adult and you're replaying classic Resident Evil, it's never as scary as the first time, but this feels like this is a new experience. I have not played this particular game with this particular mod before, so I remember playing the demo, at least for Resident Evil 3 Remake, and not feel what I am feeling here. I don't think I have been that invested and that spooked and that at the edge of my absolute fucking seat. Maybe like the first time as a kid playing through the Lisa sections in particular of Resident Evil 1. Maybe being a kid playing the Silent Hill 3 demo for the first time and wanting to put it away because it was too scary and I couldn't come back to that until I was like a 20-year-old grown-ass adult man. Wow. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. All right. What did I miss on Twitch chat while I was so immersed in that? You want certain answers to what you ask, or are you talking to yourself? Talking to myself. Don't spoil, please. That was wonderful. That was so scary and intense. I like how Marvin is just silly. Roller42 posted something maybe an hour ago that perfectly describes what I'm feeling right now. I'm just seeing people post these emojis of everyone grasping their head and screaming. Mistakes were made, but quickly recovered. Run for it. George, and then token flip guy types in all capital letters. Shit. I was at the edge of my seat the whole time. Dang it, she went into the evidence locker. I'm allergic to evidence. It's like me playing RE2 for the first time in 98. Or the One Last Zombie in Remake 1. I gotta I think I had tears in my eyes at a certain part of that. I have to lie down and breathe for a while. I really can't get over what I have discovered here. This feels like as big a revelation as the Metal Gear Solid 3 legacy camera stuff. This is... I might have only really been able to enjoy myself with modern games at the tail end of this year, but this has been an incredible experience to end the year on. After entering into the third and fourth quarters of the year with the Metal Gear Solid 3 Legacy Black and White stuff, I can't get over how wonderful this has been. Oh my god. You got cinematic game camera pilled. You got reminded what it feels like to be alive and feel joy. Resident Evil Revelations with fixed cameras next? I don't know. I tried playing Resident Evil Revelations on the 3DS and couldn't bring myself to finish it. I don't think it's one of the good ones. I don't know. It's like fine. If you're a teenager and you have nothing better to do with your... What am I kidding? No, it's not fine. Resident Evil Revelations, like some of these Resident Evil games just absolutely feel like they were made by modders or a B team to begin with. And this feels like it was made by the A team and has a wonderfully dedicated, skillful modder on top of it. If he could just make pull the strings necessary to import the camera editor into Resident Evil 3, I think a lot of fans, like maybe myself included, maybe might even feel like it is worth our time to learn how to work it and work on a mod like this for the Resident Evil 3 remake. Like, this is so good that I don't even know if I want to play the Resident Evil 3 remake at all until something like this comes out for it. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to ruin my first impressions. If you have not played the Resident Evil 2 remake before, I would recommend doing it like this for your first playthrough. I can't get over what I was feeling for the past half hour or so. Resident Evil Revelations, it's more of RE5. Fun fact, the director of Remake 2 was the animator on OG. God! Well, someday, we will maybe have some more coherent thoughts to think. What kind of emotions? Like, there was dread, there was stress. You panic when Mr. X is chasing you, but you gotta fight the panic response. And, like, I can remember very, very vividly what it looked like because the emotional, like if I was hooked up to a lie detectorogram or something, like, you would see spikes! There was a moment when I shot Mr. X with the grenade launcher, and I didn't feel good about slipping past him through the fire, and then I threw a flashbang at him, and then slipped past him through the fire to get out of the linen room. He cornered me in the linen room, and I still somehow slipped out of there. I can like remember what it felt like to press those buttons in that encounter. I wonder how long it will take the memories to fade when you're under such an intense psychological rush of of spikes in your hormone system. Wow, Raccoon City almost kind of looks like Atlanta from this angle. It almost looks like they copied and pasted buildings from various American skyscrapers. It looks like I can see the Truett building from Atlanta there. I wonder if I can see my building. I wonder if they copy pasted that somewhere there. Anyways, yeah, there's got to be an interesting conversation to be had here at some point. What what may come of this remains to be fully explored, but there's got to be some way to describe how the camera systems and the controls being a little more complicated make you feel a more thoroughly complete spectrum of human emotion. Something like that. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful time. I love you all.